Good evening, homies, homettes. So we are in my buddy's garage at the moment, getting ready to work on his 22 Lowrider ST because one of my amazing sponsors, Eagle Lights, sent me another one of their lights, specifically a tail light that actually works with his bike. And it also works with, the regular Lowrider S, and I believe like 18 to, I think 25. I'll have to take a look and confirm, but I'll have all the specs and whatnot down in the description and the link and whatnot. So forgive the lighting isn't quite on par as it usually is, so bear with me, but we're gonna figure out this tail light. It should be pretty simple. It should be a Phillips head screwdriver as the only tool that we need, and it's an integrated tail light, so we'll have the blinkers and the tail light all in one, and he's going to work on sourcing the Lowrider S tail light plate so we can delete the blinkers that are on the back of it now. I'll show you once I spin you around here what's going on, but the idea is to drop the regular blinkers and integrate in just the tail light. So let me spin you around. I'll show you what he's got, and then we'll take a look at what Eagle Lights sent me. So quick sec while I get reoriented. All right, so for everyone not familiar with the rear end of a Lowrider ST, you've got your center light and you got your blinkers, and the two do not mix. It's just a brake light, just a blinker, no run, no brake, just blinker here and here, obviously. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this off with our two Phillips head screwdrivers, one on either side, unplug it, see what's behind it, see what we need to make the new light recognize blinkers, because the blinkers are integrated into the brake light as well. So let's flip over to what Eagle Lights sent us and see if we can't figure out what's up. All right, so here's what they sent. Try to get you a good look at this here. Smoked lens, integrated. We got some LEDs right there in the center, along with, best I can describe is what's gonna be like a halo type ring there by my thumb going all the way around the perimeter. Might not be the best way to describe it, but that's how it looks. Feels pretty good in the hand, feels solid. The wiring all looks good. It's all sealed up real nice. We got all the extra plugs because, again, this is integrated. It's supposed to be blinkers and brake light, so run, brake, turn, all in one. Oops, don't drop that. Did come with an extra foam peel and stick gasket. I don't know if we'll need it, but we'll give it a whirl. And they sent a bag of a wiring harness, for lack of a better term. I don't know if we're gonna need this. I'm gonna check it out and we'll give it a whirl, because it doesn't come with any directions in the box, but I believe if we scan that QR code, it will direct us to some directions. So, and then that is, I don't think, so apparently my camera did something goofy, but the part number on that is 8900TL7-S as in Sierra. Did come with the little foam gasket, to keep water out and whatnot. We got that harness, so let me grab my screwdriver. We'll head over to the bike and start taking it apart, see how to make everything talk to each other. Hold on. All right, so here's where we're at. I pulled the two Phillips screws out of the sides. Now we just got our light hanging here with our plug. I might have to get a little bit creative with how I'm going to lift up on that tab there so I can get this unplugged, but that's what's behind this tail light if you've never pulled it. I'm hoping we can just tap in, oh, there we go, tap into this plug and this plug for our blinkers and figure out how to tuck everything in here behind. So let me figure out how to unplug this and go from there. All right, so to fill everybody in with where I'm at, the gray one is your left blinker, the black one, black plug, is your right blinker. Here's your main harness. And then these down here are pass-throughs, like we saw on my buddy's Street Glide video. However, and I'll have to reach out to Eagle Lights, these plugs aren't compatible with these plugs. So the whole integrated blinker thing at the moment is eluding me. So at the moment we got blinker or a tail light for sure, a brake light, a run light, no harm, no foul. We don't need this because this I think is supposed to serve as a full replacement to the wiring harness running to the back of the bike, but even the extra plugs here don't communicate with the pass-throughs on the tail light. So we will get this buttoned up. We'll at least have a functional tail light because he's got a trip coming up here next weekend, and I want to make sure that he's at least got a brake light for that. And I'm sure he wouldn't mind the same. So we'll get all this tidied up. I'm going to reach out to Eagle Lights, see what's supposed to happen here, because they're just not the right size to fit in these plugs. Like, they're not even the same shape. So I'll do a little bit of I'll do a little bit of research, and I'll get back with you guys on that one. But in the meantime, we'll get this buttoned up, and I'll show you run, brake, turn. Obviously, these are still going to be turned like usual, but you know, we'll check out this taillight. And again, I didn't get a before because I'm amazing like that. So I'm going to button it up, and at least we'll get an after. Okay, so lights installed, everything's tidied up. Did do a zip tie, you know, in the back side that I don't think it's going to show up because I don't have a light on me, but trust me that we did zip tie that up so nothing's going to lay against the tire. You got to get creative because there's a lot more plugs than the stock one had. So like I said, I'm going to reach out to Eagle Lights and find out how to make the blinkers work, because right now the plugs on the light don't meet up with the plugs on the bike. So when I get an answer from them, I'll do another video and fill everybody in. So in the meantime, we'll kick this on and at least show you how it looks after. I did put the stock one back on and take a picture of the before, so I'll drop that in now. And now we'll go ahead and show you the after. So if you would, go ahead and click that bike on. So there's that halo light, which is your run. And if we grab some brake, there you go. So there's your brake light. So definitely looks, it's a lot brighter, definitely cleaner, and with that smoked lens, way more better. So that's where we're at. So I mean, big thank you to Eagle Lights for hooking me up with this and my buddy on his bike. It's a huge upgrade from the stock light. There's still a promo code going on. I'll put that up on the screen here. I don't have a link, but if you just go to the site, plug in the code, you get, I think it's 15% off your order. I believe it's Buffalo or Buffalo's Garage. Like I said, I'll put it up on the screen. But use my link, get 15% off. It's a solid light, guys. I mean, definitely a 10 out of 10 here, you know, compared to some of the Amazon options out there. This is, I'm getting more and more impressed with their products the more I get to use them. So, and I know visibility wise, this is going to be way more better than that crap OE light that came on here. So I will follow up with you once I get an answer from Eagle Lights about the blinkers. But in the meantime, questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'll get back at you. And until then, we'll catch y'all next time. Later.